Our prophets are false. Open your eyes, my brothers. They will use the faith of our forefathers to bring ruin to us all.
Greetings, fellow heretics. Today I will tell you the story about the two brothers, Reff and Thon Talamee. Let's begin. The brothers, Reff and Thon Talamee, were both born on Sangheilios in the city-state of Thasanee. Reff was considered to be weaker than most Sangheili males, but his brother Thon saw something special in him and watched out for him for his entire life. When the two brothers joined the Covenant, Thon rose to the ranks of becoming shipmaster of the Covenant assault carrier Clarity of Faith, with Reff as his second in command. While attempting to rendezvous with a supply convoy in subsector 35, the ship picked up a transmission that displayed a pi constant, a system not used by the Covenant or humanity. Reff eagerly took this to be a message from the Forerunners and a sign of the Great Journey, and insisted that they must investigate. However, Thon ignored his fanatical brother and ordered the Clarity to make a slipspace jump. When they jumped, there was a sudden burst of energy that sent the Clarity crashing down onto a desolate moon. Again, Reff jumped to the conclusion that the Great Journey was about to start. Thon slammed his brother against the bulkhead and scolded him for speaking this heresy. He further warned that if Reff ever interfered with his command, he would personally gut his carcass. Donning ranger armor in order to explore the airless moon and scouting out the landscape in a rave, they encountered a team of Spartans and engaged them. Their fight, however, was interrupted by the arrival of a few gatherers, which captured Reff, Sangheili, and Angoi and Spartan Black 1 and brought them to line installation 1-4, where the captives were deposited into separate holding cells. Reff offered to teach Black 1 about the journey in their final hours, which the human politely declined. They were all addressed by the monitor of the installation 686, Ebullion's Prism, who said that he needed their help in researching immunity for the Flood, intending to dissect them in the process. Reff was horrified that he was doomed to be torn apart, but Black 1 told him to pull himself together. Their conversation was interrupted by the return of Prism, who turned his eye to Black 1. Reff pleaded before the monitor, stating that the human didn't believe in the journey. Prism was more fascinated with Reff's rudimentary understanding of protocol, and instead dissected the Angoi, before moving on to deal with some unauthorized presences inside the installation. After reaching line installation 1-4, Thon and the rest of his men allied with Black 3 and 4 in order to rescue their comrades held prisoner by the installation's monitor. While still on their way to rescue their compatriots, the truce between the Covenant and the Spartans was tested as the monitor tried to turn them against each other. Meanwhile, Black 1 and Reff managed to escape captivity and evade the monitor, eventually making their way to the facility's control room, where Reff contacted Thon. Upon reaching the control center, Thon ordered the Sangheili to slam Black 1 into a console, stating that the truce with the humans was over now that he had retrieved his brother. Thon then noticed a supply convoy was approaching their position in slipspace, and inquired that they could use the installation's machinery to contact High Charity to send teams to claim the artifacts. However, Reff stated that they must instead use the installation's main weapon to shoot the convoy down, claiming that it was destiny that had brought them here to build a new covenant. Thon rebuked him, reminding him that Reff only had survived because of him, refusing to tolerate his heresy or let him stain their family name. Thon proceeded to mortally wound his brother. However, Reff stole Thon's energy sword and impaled his brother with it. Reff was vaporized by the monitor immediately afterwards, putting an end to the line of Talamee.